Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New York Jets. And off we go from Denver. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. For the USC product, Sam Darnold, the number 3 overall pick in 2018, ready to go. Here's the Jets takeover on offense.
I love how he exploded on the national scene his redshirt freshman year when, at the beginning of the season, he was not named the starting quarterback. But when USC was struggling, he got an opportunity, and by the end of the year, the Rose Bowl MVP, an epic shootout with Penn State, and put him on the NFL radar in a big way.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. 3 and out. A real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The former Missouri Tiger, Drew Lock, will be a quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
12-yard line.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Strong running from Melvin Gordon as he scores from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Jets first down.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
On the tackle. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, New York.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Yeah, it's a pretty fancy footwork that time. Able to spin forward, and they're going to give him 4 yards on the play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gore. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
He's brought down back at the 16.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Jets 3.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one, because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made here at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Lock throwing on target to Fant, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Brought down at his 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Throwing his lock on third down. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
At the 32-yard line.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
Denver Broncos.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10.
New York set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's third and short.
2 yards to go.
Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Miller.
On second and 12, Darnold.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Darnold hitting his tight end, Herndon, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. The first down carry here for Johnson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Screenplay, Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Darnold from the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Jets 3.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Block now on first down. He'll find Lindsey here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That's good.
That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
29-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. A
run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by Foley Fatukasi, the former UConn Husky.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 7. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Lock going to throw. Now the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And McManus able to put it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Jets 10.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
New York ready to go again offensively. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Play action. It's Darnold rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Kareem Jackson. Money in the bank, baby. Darnold's pass.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. This is Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 12. Lock. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This is the tight end Fant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Crowder's got it over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throw by Darnold, hauled in by the tight end Herndon. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 42. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the Broncos.
To throw is Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Broncos will take over on downs. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's a gain of 6.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Now it's Darnold. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And
here's Darnold.
3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20.
Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. To try again after the sack. Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Jets have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson taking it in. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
For the point after.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky, because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Locke now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
The 7-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Terrell Basham gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was Melvin Gordon who came out strong in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They're on 23
Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there.
Melvin Gordon.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Quinnen Williams on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
From the 22, Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jets first down.
Now Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The play fake, and it's Darnold. Doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards to go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time, but it's going to be second down.
Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
Throwing again is Darnold. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and...
Another try on second down for Gore. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's going to take Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have made the one-score game.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them to...
Now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Johnson, the ball carrier. The tackle made. At the
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
30. 1st down, Jets.
They run. It's Gore. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Gore. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And leading Denver's offense back out. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Block on target there to Fant, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Gordon.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Broncos. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Gordon. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second.
Had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Locke. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
27.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Strong running from Melvin Gordon as he scores from a yard out. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm back, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
A first down throw, Darnold. He's got this with Harriman. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down, Jets.
He's got Herndon, his tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there. Down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down. 10 yards.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold, screenplay, Johnson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down.
Play action. It's Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. It's caught by Herndon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chris Herndon, 28 yards. And the Jets have once again taken the lead.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Block working out of the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw block. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Jets 38.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Able to connect with Mims. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
It is he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Jets up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, New York.
Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
First down, Jets.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it and was that good. Unfortunately for him, coverage downfield, equally good.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw it is Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now Locke again. He'll get this one to Patrick. And able to get across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Locke looks to throw it again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm not going for it right here and right now.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Locke. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Another carry now for Gore. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
2-yard
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. This is a big 3rd. I think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Johnson, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now Drew Lock and the Broncos. Down by 15. 1:47 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Lock's pass.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
Defense. that ain't me.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gore. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
52.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.